It's wet here today and we're expecting those downpours to continue. This will make for a difficult sprint for all the teams. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7-mile circuit with 9 left turns and 6 right turns for a total of 15 corners. It's a wet one today as well, so grip and visibility will be at a premium, and the drivers will need to be careful coming up the hill in Sector 3, the scene of many an accident over the years. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. An immense lap from Michael Schumacher yesterday puts him on pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Pierce, Albon, Hayes, Tsunoda and Oscar Piastri, McDonald, Russell, Andrea Kimi Antonelli and Hamilton, Ocon, Doohan, Pierre Gasly and Ollie Behrman, Bortoletto, Hülkenberg, Stroll and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-paste it on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive, and for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Okay, so not an ideal parking spot, but let's try and get a good launch upon the race start. you've got front wing damage, recommend you box for a new one. Box now. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty. Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
Red flag. Stay positive.
Right, this is a good chance to change our strategy for the rest. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, we lost the position, try to keep focus. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.2 seconds. Still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. gap to the car in front, 7.6 seconds. Are you all right? Engine off, engine off.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of course, the Grand Prix.